Welcome back to First Step to Love, a clean, no-spice, cozy romance novella with rom-com humor by Lani Evans. Don't forget to subscribe and give this chapter a thumbs up if you're enjoying the story. Your support helps me bring you more green flag romance with humor and heart. Now, let's head back to Asheville, North Carolina, and pick up where we left off with Lila and Desmond.
Epilogue. Desmond. 2 months later, Mount Mitchell looms before us once again, this time under crystal clear autumn skies. No thunderstorms in sight. I checked 4 different weather apps hourly for the past week, much to Lila's amusement.
You're being suspiciously well prepared,
she comments as I triple-check my pack.
Should I be worried?
Can't a guy just want everything to be perfect for once? My voice definitely doesn't crack on perfect. The small box buried under my extra layer of clothing definitely doesn't feel like it's burning a hole through my pack.
Desmond.
She puts her hands on her hips.
The last time you were this prepared, you accidentally booked us on an expert-level trail and were trying to soften the blow.
That was one time, I protest, and we handled those switchbacks like champs.
We had to be rescued by a church hiking group.
They were very nice about it. She shakes her head, but she's smiling that smile, the one that still makes my heart do backflips even after 5 months together.
At least tell me you didn't pack any cooking equipment this time. Lila. Something's up with Desmond. He hasn't tripped once in the first hour of hiking, hasn't cracked a single joke about bear statues, and keeps checking his phone's GPS like it holds the secrets of the universe. Okay, spill, I say during our first water break. What's going on?
Nothing,
he replies too quickly.
Just want to make it to the summit this time. For your blog, you know? Conquering the Mountain, a redemption story.
I narrow my eyes. The blog has taken off over the past few months, thanks in part to Desmond's constant stream of hiking mishaps providing endless material. But today, he's being careful. Too careful. You're acting weird, I tell him. Weirder than usual, even. He just grins and offers me trail mix. Extra M&Ms, of course.
Desmond. 2 hours in, and I'm starting to believe the ring is actually burning through my pack. Every time Lila looks at me, I'm convinced she knows. The proposal speech I've rehearsed for weeks keeps getting jumbled in my head. Hey, remember when we met and I was completely clueless about hiking? Well, I'm still pretty clueless, but I'd like to be clueless together forever. No, that's not it. You make every trail feel like an adventure. Better, but still not quite right.
Desmond?
Lila's voice breaks through my mental rehearsal.
You just walked past the most perfect photo opportunity without making a single pose suggestion.
Did I? I turn back, trying to look normal. I mean, we could go back. She puts her hand on my forehead.
Are you feeling okay? Do you need electrolytes? Should I call Jake? Lila. The summit is just as breathtaking as Jake promised. The autumn colors paint the mountains in vibrant reds and golds, stretching endlessly beneath the clear blue sky. I'm already framing shots in my mind when I realize Desmond isn't making his usual commentary about how majestic he looks against the backdrop. Instead, he's fidgeting with his pack, looking almost as nervous as he did on our first hike. Desmond? He jumps slightly.
Yes, I mean, hey, so, remember our first attempt at this mountain?
When we got caught in a thunderstorm? Kind of hard to forget.
Right. And remember what I said about wanting to prove something to you?
I slowly lower my camera. Desmond? He takes a deep breath and then promptly drops his pack, spilling its contents across the summit, including a small velvet box that rolls to a stop at my feet. He groans.
This is not how I planned this.
I pick up the box, my heart doing that familiar flip-flop. You planned something?
I had a whole speech.
He runs his hands down his face before throwing them in the air and gesturing around us.
About adventures and taking chances and how you make even my worst hiking disasters feel like victories. about how I want to keep getting lost and found with you forever, about how
Yes, I interrupt, tears already blurring my vision.
I haven't actually asked yet.
He points out, but he's grinning now. So, ask. He takes the box from my hands, drops to one knee, and immediately loses his balance, because, of course he does. I catch his arm, both of us laughing.
Lila,
He says, still half stumbling.
will you marry me? Even though I'm still terrible at hiking and probably always will be?
Because you're terrible at hiking, I correct, pulling him up to kiss him. Yes, absolutely yes.
Desmond. Later, after we've collected the scattered contents of my pack and Lila's taken about 100 photos for the blog, she insists, we sit at the summit, sharing celebratory trail mix.
You know,
She says, admiring how her ring catches the sunlight.
this is going to make an amazing blog post.
How not to propose on a mountain.
I was thinking more along the lines of finding your trail partner.
I pull her closer, breathing in the crisp mountain air and savoring the moment I want to remember forever. I like that better.
Though we should definitely mention how you dropped everything.
It's called creating memorable moments, I protest. I'm very good at those. She laughs, the sound that made me fall in love with her between wrong turns and rain-soaked kisses.
You certainly are.
A group of hikers reaches the summit, and I hear one of them say something about a bear statue on the trail. Lila and I exchange glances and burst out laughing. Some things never change, but some things, the best things, change everything. 1 week later. Tell me you didn't put the bear statue story in our engagement announcement, I groan, reading Lila's latest blog post.
Consider it revenge for the frying pan.
She says sweetly before kissing me, cutting off any chance I have to protest further. The late afternoon sun streams through the coffee shop windows, illuminating her hair in shades of red twisted with copper. She tastes like the caramel macchiato she's been sipping, and her hands are warm where they rest against my chest. Even after all these weeks, kissing Lila still feels like that first moment on the mountain, breathtaking, familiar, and thrilling. Her lips press softly against mine, warm and inviting, as if they've always been meant to fit this way. My hand slides to the curve of her jaw, feeling the delicate flutter of her pulse beneath my thumb. She leans into me, her fingertips grazing the back of my neck, sending a shiver down my spine. The world around us blurs, and all I can focus on is her, the way she tastes, the quiet sigh that escapes her, and the way she melts into my touch. When we finally pull apart, her smile reappears, the one that sparked this whole adventure, the one I want to spend the rest of my life trying to evoke. You know, I murmur, tucking a strand of hair behind her ear, if you're going to silence all my protests this way, I might have to complain more often.
Don't push your luck, hiking disaster.
She whispers back, her eyes sparkling with a mix of love and mischief that I've come to cherish. Fair enough. After all, every great adventure story needs a few plot twists, even if those twists involve garden decorations and cooking equipment. The end.
Thank you for listening to First Step to Love by Lani Evans. This book is available as a free ebook, and the link can be found in this video's description. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Remember Hannah? Her story is coming to audiobook soon. The ebook and paperback for Hannah and Evan's story, Trail to Her Heart, is currently available on Amazon. Lila and Desmond's story introduced you to the Honey Ridge Coffee Shop, which becomes a central location in the Blue Ridge Mountains Asheville series. It also introduced you to Asheville, North Carolina, and the beauty that is the Blue Ridge Mountains. In the next book, Trail to Her Heart, Hannah is finding herself after breaking up with a toxic, narcissistic boyfriend. She meets Evan, the guide for one of the local hiking groups. Hannah finds courage and friendship with the group. She learns to laugh again and gives herself permission to do the things she hadn't been able to before. Evan might just be the most green flag hero in a romance story, His patience in teaching Hannah how to get the best nature shots in photography makes him even more endearing. She's his sunshine, and he is her quiet strength. Be sure to subscribe here on YouTube and follow my social media pages to get notified when a new book is available. You can also sign up for my newsletter to get exclusive first peeks at the stories or covers. All links are below in the description. Keep an eye on this YouTube channel for more books in the Blue Ridge Mountains Asheville series and the Kittens and Kisses series. Kittens and Kisses are short insta-love novellas featuring grumpy sunshine with rescued kitten matchmakers. Thank you for your support.